Ah, hello, welcome. I am Professor Pierluigi Del Cano, very famous, renowned international scientist studying about the human behavior all over the world. I have created the B-side theory about two-side interaction. One, most visible, the A-side, and the second, most genuine, most passionate, most emotional, called B-side. In this particular case, I have created a special technique that I developed myself called photo imaging. I have been studying this technique for a long time, ever since my first studies of the indigenous in Brazil. Now, after my recent study of the Baluya tribe in Papua New Guinea, I decided to test it in true civilization, in a more modern and urban environment. Come and join me. So here we are. You thought I was in the jungle before. Not really, of course not. I decided to cross the Indian Ocean and come here to what they call Città Invicta, more specifically to this very famous, renowned school called EGP-UPBS, and more specifically still to the Magellan MBA, the most international MBA of the country with, can you imagine, 10 nationalities. Incredible! This is the perfect place to test and try my technique. I finally get to know this special tribe, the Magellan students. They are considered to be the best in the market. Don't you know that? You should know, because they have just won the John Molson MBA competition in Canada, not to mention the idea to product competition in the United States. Can you imagine that? Super special emotional machine. With a simple click, I can shift from A side to B side. With this stupendous pioneer technique, I might be able to discover all about these Magellan students. What makes them so special? What are their talents? What gives them passion? Why are they so special for all the market? I have a clue. I managed to find a talents collector. And now let's hear this expert telling us about these students. Victor Neves is the man.
For a long time, EGP-UPBS has been the preferred partner of Colab CCL for the management training of its middle managers and top executives. Today, we have a number of our managers that have received that training at EGP-UPBS. In particular, we promote the participation in the MBA programs. The combination of the top quality of the faculty with the diverse background and culture of the students and the hard work required to complete the programs are key elements for the development of our talent.
I keep questioning myself. Why is this MBA so important for the students? What do we expect from this MBA? And after the MBA, how will it be? I keep lost in my questions. But fortunately, I managed to find an old student, a former student of this MBA that has given me some very good information. Let's hear what he has to tell us.
Regarding the Magellan MBA, I would just like to stress two main topics. The first topic is that it is a career shift enabler. Previously, I worked at the construction industry as a civil engineer, but now I'm product manager at Critical Software. That is a software company with worldwide presence and focus. So I was able to completely shift to a different industry and different functions. Second topic is the networking at the Magellan MBA and EGP-UPBS. Last year's talent show, I had the chance of meeting one of the founders of Critical Software. So there is no doubt that networking really works here at the Magellan MBA.
Now it's the time. Let's discover about this B-side of the Magellan students. As they are filming inside, we can catch them in the act with my emotional machine. Follow me.
My name is Samantha Levin, and I'm coming from the United States, where I studied international economics and African studies. For the past 4 years, I worked for various nonprofits in the US and in West Africa. Based on my experiences, I know I would do well in an international organization that is not only challenging, but inspiring. Salam alaikum. Ko Samantha Minate, je suis américain, ou estudo na EGP, and I love studying languages. Few things make me happier than learning how to say something in a new language. Seriously, one day when I had some free time, I learned the Russian alphabet for fun. When you learn a language, you're also learning about a culture. And when you speak to someone in their own language, it's the ultimate sign of respect. My passion for languages has allowed me to adapt to any situation anywhere in the world, especially at work. Every company is like its own mini country. It has its own vocabulary, its own customs and traditions. And navigating these aspects of an organization is essential to any employee's success. But for me, it's no task. It's one of the best parts.
I could tell you that I'm focused, ambitious, and critical thinker. Though I prefer to introduce myself as your architect. I am Tiago Oliveira. My past experience in international teams with projects in Barcelona, Dubai, London, and Dublin taught me that there are no limits. With you, I want to think strategically. I want to embrace new challenges, finding new paths. I'm passionate about life, and one of the ways of celebrating is by photography. In fact, I do believe that a photo lab and business environment aren't that different. Technique is a must, practice will help you. Yet, there are variables that can only be controlled by instinct. It is this mystery involved in the process of making things happening that really drives me. Either in business or in photography, I always do my best to leave a mark for the future.
Hi, I'm Orlando Gomes, born and raised in England, and I'm a civil engineer. Throughout my work experience, I've been connected to the structural design of buildings, shopping centres, industrial plants, hydroelectric and thermal power plants. As a sportsman, I give everything I have throughout the whole game, as I do with everything in life. Team sports like basketball, football or cricket, all activities that I have played, all require communication, coordination and alignment. Key aspects for any successful team to achieve its goal. Win. Practicing sports gives me the opportunity to continuously improve to my utmost ability. I aspire working for a company that offers me the same.
My name is Joe Piri. I'm from Malawi. I have a bachelor's degree in education and a postgraduate in statistics. Over the past 7 years, I've worked for non-profit organizations, especially managing research assignments. I am now shifting to profit companies to use my research expertise in seeking informed business solutions. In my not so much free time, I love golfing. Golf is about strategy, focus, and patience. This is business spelled differently. The results matter, but how you get the results matter most. Talk about holistic business approach, this is what I do. 18 holes, 1 victory.
Hi, I'm Regina Caldeira. I'm a metallurgical materials engineer. In the beginning of my career, I worked as a researcher in Barcelona. In the past 3 years, I've been a production manager in a manufacturing company. I'm looking forward to embrace new projects in general management, logistics, and operations. Tradition and culture helps people to set a common ground. As a member of the Universidade do Porto, I had the opportunity to deal with people from different backgrounds and learn Madeira typical dances. My passion for dancing and to communicate enriched and led me to become an even more extroverted and passionate person who enjoys embracing new culture. Aligning values and accepting diversity is essential for me.
Strategic thinking, problem solving, and passion. All these skills are needed for an efficient value creation process. My name is José Rocha and I hold all these characteristics. I have a degree and a master's in civil engineering, and I started my professional activity as a consultant engineer working with diverse and multidisciplinary teams. I then moved to the project management field where I managed teams, projects and investments. My B-side is all about curiosity. I am an active learning person and I'm driven by intellectual curiosity. I enjoy reading and receiving all kinds of information. In a fast-changing world, I believe this is the only way to maintain an engaging mindset. However, why is curiosity such an important asset? Once, someone said that there are those that look at things the way they are and ask why. I dream of things that never were and ask why not? Furthermore, being impassioned by strategy and finance in corporations, I am now looking forward to develop my professional activity in these core areas.
Hello, I'm Anna Pavlus and I'm from Poland. I have a master's degree in management and computer science. Over the last 4 years, I have gained exposure in the fields of international relations and accounting from my international experience. I'm looking forward to challenging opportunities in the event management area. I'm passionate about traveling and I like organizing and managing events. I love working with people from different cultures and exploring new horizons. In order to feed my passion, I applied for and successfully attained a tour leader license. So, undiscovered places, new countries and cultures, and challenging atmosphere. These are the conditions where my talent is the most effective.
My name is André Oliveira and I'm a mechanical engineer. In the past, I had the opportunity to work as a production manager and as a project manager for lean manufacturing projects. For the future, I'm looking for an opportunity to work in the supply chain strategy. My B-side is travel by motorcycle. For me, the ride is more important than the final destination. I'm an explorer and a challenge-oriented person. More than results, I value strategy. The way we do things can make the difference.
Hi, my name is Hernani Rodrigues, and I was born in Chaves. I have divided my childhood between Africa, where I lived until I was 8, and the north of Portugal. After this, I started my career in a software house, and this gave me the opportunity to really be involved in all kinds of industries and in different countries. After finishing my postgraduate degree in information management, my interest started shifting into management, and I started to manage IT departments. And this is the main reason why I came to the Magellan MBA, to really gain the tools to transform businesses. I'm one of those people that needs to move to think. What I love about dancing is that you don't need to be intellectual to be creative. We really need to stop living in our heads and slightly to one side. But most importantly, we need to start exploring our senses and not being afraid of making mistakes. It's not to say that making mistakes is the same as being creative, but if you're not prepared to be wrong, you will never come up with anything new.
Hello, I'm António Barbosa. I have a degree in Enterprise Management from the University of Minho and a postgraduate in Real Estate Management from the University of Porto. In my past experience, I work in real estate, mainly management, control and developing of new projects. Now I'm looking for a challenge in financial area. I love to travel, learn about new cultures and traditions. But what thrills me is a challenging situation, which allows me to think strategically, looking for the best possible option. Finally, I love scouting, being able to transmit to younger generations our values and knowledge, allow them to develop their own projects. Sempre alerta para servir.
My name is Tatiana Gilevich. I come from Russia. I believe I can be a good fit for an international dynamic organization. My background is both in marketing and human resource management. It includes working as a coach in training and team building projects, as well as working for various Russian companies, developing and implementing marketing strategies to achieve companies' goals. The main pleasure of cooking is taking ingredients that are completely different in origin, shape, form, or size, and then finding a way to mix them so that every ingredient will give its best taste but won't lose its individuality. And because you are not afraid to act, you can get something new and interesting. I can both follow the recipes or experiment, blending and changing things. This skill makes me successful in human resource management, organizing and leading efficient teams. Knowing the tastes of different groups of consumers helps me to cook and serve the dish in a way that no one can resist temptation to buy it, exactly like in marketing.
Hello, I'm Isabel Souza. I have a degree in Management and Industrial Engineering from University of Porto. My past experience was in internal consultancy, mainly in operations and logistics projects. My main goal is to join a dynamic and challenging organization. My passion is volunteering in order to make a difference to the people I serve. As I volunteer, I deal with different people in different realities with different problems. Through volunteering, I feel that I can improve my soft skills by dealing with different people and managing scarce resources. So I feel that I can be a better manager in an organizational context. Future is of course uncertain, and regardless my professional path, I believe that I will always be a volunteer. So I must be the change that I want to see in the world.
Hello, my name is João Marques and I am 28 years old. My background is in information systems engineering and I have been working in Sona Industria since 2007 as a system analyst. As a professional, I strongly believe in solutions, facing problems with hard work and responsibility. Joga. I love playing football because it's a team sport. Allows me to interact with other people, to run like crazy, to compete for the final result. Playing football is much like professional environment. We must play as a team to enhance each individual capabilities in order to achieve victory.
Hi, my name is Fabian. I'm from Holland. I studied graphic designing and I worked in the industry for around 5 years. Now 4 years ago, I wanted to change. I wanted to do something different. I want to challenge myself. I also realized that I'm a very people-oriented person. So that's why I decided to study human resource management. After that, I started to work as a researcher in some major insurance companies, and I gained a lot of experience within the HR area. Now last year, in 2010, another change or an experience occurred in my life. I decided to move from Holland to Portugal and build a new life here in Porto. Oh, that's so boring, and that's so not me. I mean, yes, it's part of me, it's who I am, but my passions truly make who I am. What are my passions? I like to be creative, I like to draw, I like to paint, I want to put my thoughts on paper, I want to express myself, I want to design change. What if I could use the ability to be creative and combine it with my formal side? Think about it. Innovative HR strategies, creative solutions for conflict within the organization. If you could help me with that opportunity, you better be sure you give me your business card.
Hello, my name is Carlos Oliveira. I have a degree in economics from Faculdade de Economia do Porto and 10 years experience in marketing and trade marketing. 5 years in a fast-moving consumer goods multinational and 5 years in the Portuguese leader pharmaceutical company. I'm looking for challenging projects where my background can make a difference. My B-side is diving while traveling. I love the excitement and challenge of the sport and the relaxing feeling of getting in touch with nature. It's a balancing experience when I explore new cultures when traveling around the world. When diving, it is crucial to plan each dive, trust your dive buddy, and so, for me, planning, teamwork, and multicultural environments are simply part of my life.
Hello, my name is Maria Armanda Barbosa and I have a degree in economics from University of Porto. Previously, I worked in the supply chain area where I had the opportunity to improve my communication and negotiation skills. Now I feel ready to embrace an international career. My passion is to travel as a backpacker because I love to explore new places and meet new people. Moreover, it involves planning, strategy, risk-taking and adaptation, and these are the key aspects that contribute to the main decisions within organizations. It is in this kind of adventure that I succeed in knowing myself. In a globalized world, understanding multicultural environments is crucial to become a better manager.
Hi, my name is Luis Duarte. I study informatics and computer engineering, and I also hold a postgraduate degree in management and business consulting. For the last 4 years, I've been working as a consultant, mainly for the banking and public sectors. From an early age, I always loved to read about mankind's history. I know what you're thinking, history, boring. Well, actually, history holds many important lessons. Whether it is Caesar's life, a person whose actions made him legendary for over 2,000 years, or yesterday's newspaper, there's always something you can learn from it. Overall, I learned 2 things with history. First, things will always change, empires will rise and fall. And second, the only way you can predict the future is to create it ourselves.
Hello, I'm Alessia Deshuk. I studied sports psychology in Moscow and after that worked in many different fields, from sports psychology in Russian national teams to projects and event management in the international company. And now I'm searching for an interesting project to work on. So, what is the best way to try a person in the field? For me, it could be a chess game, a horse ride, or a tennis match. If I have a worthy opponent, I would love to do my best to win. I love healthy competition and the feeling of the victory. I think that our life is a game where we have to compete every day. So, what should I say more? Let's play!
Hello, I'm Claudio Teixeira and I'm a civil engineer. My past experience is in production and construction site supervision. My previous positions gave me many opportunities to manage people and do cost controlling. A map and a compass is what you need to do foot orienting. But besides that, you also need persistence, goal-seeking abilities, and a precise analysis of the environment to make the best decisions. This is intrinsic to my passion, and I consider them vital for the success of a company. My motivations is to be in an organization that share the same values.
Hi, I'm Mikhil from Mumbai, India. With over 4 years of corporate work exposure in 4 different continents, I've had the opportunity to closely monitor and learn different businesses and markets. I have both a bachelor's and a master's degree in management studies. I want to leverage on my international exposure and move into a business management consulting role. I love the open road and I'm willing to go the extra mile to find out what's around the next bend. Life itself is like riding a motorcycle. You have to keep moving to keep your balance. You have to watch what's happening at least 5 cars ahead of you to not get crushed. It's the same in business really. You have to watch what's going on or else you're going to be crushed. What's really important is to know that in the end, it's not only the destination but the journey that matters. So enjoy it.
Hi, I'm Ana Bizarro. I have a degree in computer sciences from the University of Coimbra, where I specialized in computer networks and network security. I started my career as a software developer, and after 6 years working in Portugal and in Silicon Valley in the United States, I moved towards managing and coordinating teams. I found this new role very rewarding, and that grew an interest for management. That led me to enroll in the program that I'm currently in, the Magellan MBA. I am passionate for a lot of things. I love the outdoors and to hike and to exercise, but my biggest passion of all is creativity. Ideas move me. Ideas make me leave the house and explore the world, and go to modern art museums and cultural events. My passion for ideas is present in all sides of my life, from creative cooking to TED Talks. Passion for innovation, that's me.
Hi, my name is Patricio Carvalho. I'm a veterinary surgeon with a couple of years of experience in clinical research and clinical healthcare service. Because of my passion for management, I'm looking for new projects where my analytical and problem-solving skills can make the big difference. My B-side is all about solving problems. From bricolage, computers, or quiz games, I just enjoy it. My challenge is to solve problems that my friends struggle to deal with. Because of my curiosity and tenacity, I try to tackle everyday problems. Summing up, it's a win-win situation where my friends have the problem solved and I get the fun out of it.
Hi, my name is Liz Roderick. I'm an American from Boston, Massachusetts. I have an undergraduate degree in psychology and a Master of Science in International Development. I recently spent 2 years in Guinea, West Africa, where I managed projects in HIV, nutrition, and malaria. After the MBA, I'm hoping to use both my advanced degrees and my experience abroad to pursue my next adventure in nonprofit management. I love to run. I love the challenge, I love the idea of accomplishing a goal I set out to, and I love that each run I do makes me stronger for the next one. Who you are in a race actually tells you a lot about your character. Some people give up, some people slow down, others might not even finish. I like to leave each race I do knowing that I gave it my best and leaving nothing on the course. The same can be applied to my professional life. I like to know that I'm well-trained, well-prepared, I never give up, and I'm always willing to go the extra mile.
I finally tested the B-side theory, and as you have just seen, the Magellan students have a B-side which is inspiring and emotional, and it's my opinion that every organization should take this into serious consideration. It's a bit like me. Do you know who I am? I'm a former MBA student, and this is my B-side. I discovered that when I was doing my MBA, I impersonated most of the teachers. I enjoy very much doing that. Enjoy your emotions, enjoy your passions, enjoy.